Here are the answers to the 711 review preview. The first question is about the circle graph over here. It says, according to the graph, what percent of energy in the United States comes from coal? So we know all the other percentages, but we don't know coal. So we have to add up what we do know. So we have 22 for natural gas, 40 for oil, 7 renewable, and 8 for nuclear. So we have 1777. So 100 minus 77 will give us coal, which is 23%. It says, which two sources of energy equal about 1/3 of the total? I said there was a couple different. You could say coal and renewable. You could have also said coal and nuclear. They make it a little bit, about 30%, so close to a third. What combination of energy sources provide about half the total? So I said natural gas and coal. And coal, but those were not the only answers. There's several different combinations you could have used. Problem 7-8, it says a group of classmates surveyed how other students travel to school. The results of the survey are shown in the table at right. Make a circle graph using percents. So first I found the total, and it turns out there's 240 total students that were surveyed. So I found the percentage of each one. So 90 out of 240 gives me about 37.5%. Riding a bike is about 12.5%. Riding in a car is 31.25%. It's about 31%. And walking is about 19%. So when I made my circle graph, I took that into account. So this chunk would be my bus, which is 37.5%. Bike to school was right here. It was about 12.5%. This was my walkers, about 19%. And then car, which was about 31%. Problem 9, solve each equation below for the indicated variable. So for the first one, I'm solving for y. So I'm going to move all my x's, my x over, so minus 4x. So we get -2 plus y equals 6 minus 6x. Add 2. So we get y equals 8 minus 6x. For b, it wants me to solve for x. So I'm going to move my x over to this side. So I add 2x to both sides. I end up with 6x minus 2 plus y equals 6. I'm going to add 2. Get 6x plus y equals 8. Check y. So I get 6x equals 8 minus y. And then I have to divide everything by 6. So I end up with x equals 8 over 6 simplifies down to 4 over 3 minus y over 6. For c, I'm solving for x. So first I'm going to distribute. So I get 18 minus 3x plus 2x equals 15. Subtract 18 from both sides. Negative x equals -3. So x equals +3. Problem number 10 says find the solution. We could use Desmos. So if I graphed A in Desmos, I found out it was a 2 parallel lines. So the answer is no solution. When I graphed B in Desmos, it ended up they were being the same exact line. So it's infinite solutions. Problem 11, graph the following points on the coordinate plane. Connect the points. To see what you made. So -3 is right here. 3, 0, 3, 6, and -3, 6. So my shape is a trapezoid. Identify the angles at C and D. So this is A, B, C, D. They are 90 degrees. And it says record the coordinates if you were to translate the original point 3 units left and 5 up. So I basically just subtracted 3 from each of the x coordinates and added 5 to the y. So my new A would be -3 minus 3 is -6, 2. My new B would be 0, 5. My new C would be 0, 11. And my new D would be -6, 11. The last problem says use proportions to solve each problem below. So at the zoo, 3 adult lions together eat 250 pounds. So 3 lions, 250 pounds. If 2 more adult lions joined the group and ate the food at the same rate as the original 3, how much food would the zoo need to provide for all 5 lions? So 5 lions over x. So I'm going to get 3x equals 1,250 divided by 3. X is approximately 417 pounds. So B, Brian can read 45 pages in 1 hour. How long would it take him to read 700 pages? So you have 45x equals 700 divided by 45. So x equals about 15.6 hours. And then C, what's the unit rate of pounds of food per lion in A? So we would do 3 over 250. We want to know per lion, so 1 over x. So I'm going to get 3x equals 250. I get about 83 pounds.